Drive, guarded hard by Michelle Cox. Takes about up top. Hard pressure being applied. Behind her back. Oh, nice move. But an offensive foul is called against the Grizzlies. Did you see anything there, Ray?
I didn't see anything. I thought that was a great behind-the-back crossover. I didn't see anything why it was called.
But it's a turnover on the Grizzlies, so they've got 2 fouls here in the opening couple of minutes, and the Angels will have the ball. Inbounds to Cox. She gives it back to Kiave Taylor. Over to senior Khadijah Vigil, but the pass goes through her hands and out of bounds, so an unforced turnover on the Angels. And how much does that hurt? How much can we expect that to hurt the Angels tonight?
You can't afford to drop those kind of passes. Those are guaranteed things that you need to win a basketball game. So if you're going to give up those easy kind of turnovers, you're not going to have very good luck.
The three-pointer for ThunderRidge is up and good. Nice shot by number 14, Brianna Throop, and the inbounds pass is almost thrown away by the Angels, but they get it back out. Over to Michelle Cox for 3. That is just short, and battle for the rebound. A whistle, and what's the call here? Jump ball.
I think it's a jump ball, yep. Angels ball.
Between who? No, it's an inbounds for the Angels. Get it out to Khadijah Vigil. And the referee called an elbow violation on the senior Khadijah Vigil, so the first foul on the Angels leads to a turnover, and ThunderRidge has the ball back. Here comes Throop across half court, gets a pick up top, shoots the 3. That is off the mark. Rebound comes down to Vigil. Gets it out to Cox. Cox trying to keep the pace fast. Dribble drive, gets inside. Left-handed layup is blocked. And battle on the ground for a rebound. And looks like that'll be ThunderRidge ball. What was the call there?
It was a jump ball again. Angels got to be able to control the ball and not give up turnovers like that.
Coach Bill Bradley for the Grizzlies is calling play 50. We'll see how that turns out for ThunderRidge. Number 12, Clara Lancey, has come into the game. She's got the ball. Nope. Now back to Brianna Throop, and it looked like a steal by Janae Peavy, but there's a foul called instead. Did you see a foul there?
That was a little questionable. I could understand what the official was thinking, but it could have gone either way.
So ThunderRidge ball inbounds to Clara Lancey. Lancey back over to Zweifel. Zweifel to Ward, up top to Throop again. Throop guarded by Cox. The ball is off of her foot and out of bounds. Angels basketball.
Very good defense by Michelle Cox. She kept her feet moving and got the turnover.
So here comes Cox with the ball. Angels are down 3-1 here in the early going. Inside to Franny Sally. The pass is thrown out of bounds. Looks like it might have been tipped by a ThunderRidge player, but apparently not. That's another turnover by the Angels, and that will be ThunderRidge ball. Here comes Whoop. Oh, nice drive. Lay it up. Oh, she runs over Khadijah Vigil, but no call. Angels coming fast back the other way. Pass inside intended for Kiave Taylor goes out of bounds, but it was last touched by ThunderRidge. So Angels trying to keep the pace faster. Would that favor their sort of play?
I think it would. They have a lot of speed right there.
Quick
it was
inbounds pass to Sally. The little jumper is missed. Sally is the Angels' leading scorer this season with averaging 11.7 points per game. A big part of that is her free throws. She's a 59% free throw shooter, which is fairly high in a league like this. Mid-range jump shot by ThunderRidge is off, but the rebound is collected by ThunderRidge, and could you tell what the call was there?
I think it was another jump ball. They're turning the ball over a lot back and forth. Angel possession.
Sure seems that way. It's been a low-scoring game thus far. About halfway through the fourth quarter, it's a 3-1 game. Can we expect to see such good defense from both teams all the way through?
I don't know if it's as much as good defense, but a lot of reckless offense. The
oh, wow, what a block by ThunderRidge, and came back down to the Angels, but ball goes out of bounds again. And like Ray was saying, that's reckless offense by East that leads to another turnover, and the ball is going to go ThunderRidge's way once again. Here comes Brianna Throop. Comes across half court, still guarded by Michelle Cox. These are two key players on this Angel offense. But the pass goes out of bounds from Throop, and that'll be a turnover again. Reckless offense, like you said, Ray.
Yeah, it's been a real disappointment. I don't know if it's that they can't get their offense set up or they just haven't developed the chemistry.
Number 2, Madison Ward, set to come back in for ThunderRidge. Crossover by Cox. Looked like she might have had a double dribble. That pass was intended for Franny Sally, but it went off of her leg, and the ThunderRidge player collected it and called timeout. So, timeout for ThunderRidge, for Bill Bradley's ThunderRidge Grizzlies. They lead it here in the early going 3-1. We've had just 2 baskets scored, a 3-pointer by ThunderRidge and a free throw by the Angels. So, with 4:03 left to go in the first quarter, ThunderRidge is on top by 2. Welcome back to the Panic Gym at Denver East High School. ThunderRidge Grizzlies have a 3-1 lead here. Number 14, Brianna Throop is playing the point for ThunderRidge. She has it at top of the key. Over to number 12, Clara Lancey. The pass was not handled. Inside to the center, Taylor Reiner. And what was the call there, Ray?
I think it was a defensive push in the back. Number 42 got great position, and Franny Sally just couldn't handle it, so she fouled her.
Which way does the post-game swing in this game thus far?
I would think it flows in Angels' defense with Franny Sally and number 50 V-Hill. They got great post presence.
There's that jump shot that's missed, and there you go. One of the Angels' bigs collects the rebound. That's 33 Franny Sally. She's been key to the Angels in the early going. Lob inside to Sally. Little floater is off the mark, and the rebound battle for goes to the Angels. Michelle Cox now kick it out. Back up top. Pass not handled, and here comes ThunderRidge the other day. That's number 10, Rihanna Raminsky. Give it to Throop. Throop shoots the jumper, no good. Rebound comes down to Sally. Fast-paced action here in the first quarter.
Very fast-paced.
Michelle Cox will bring it across half court. Give it up top to Asia Roper. Roper has it again. As per screen, doesn't get it. Cox has it now. Takes it out to the side. Shoots the 3. Air ball. So a bad miss by the Angels. But did the ball go out on ThunderRidge there?
I don't believe so. Oh, yes it did. It got blocked.
Looks like it was out on the Angels, but ThunderRidge seems to get unlucky. Out top to Asia Roper. Tries to go inside on number 14, Brianna Throop. But apparently she lowered her shoulder. That's going to be an offensive foul and a turnover on the Angels. Have you been keeping track of fouls? How many for each team? Crossover by number 21. Jumper. She had a good look, but that was Lindsay Porter for the Grizzlies. Had a good look, but she missed the jumper. So here comes the East the other way. Inside to Sally. Sally throws it up. Blocked again by number 42, Taylor Reiner. She's been amazing inside thus far. Throop shoots the 3, drains it. Money from outside for Brianna Throop. That's her second three-pointer of the game. Here comes Sally the other way. And out in transition, East gets the easy basket. So a 6-3 lead here for the ThunderRidge Grizzlies. They've made both their baskets on threes by Brianna Throop. Her three-point shooting looks to be on the mark tonight. The 3 by Rihanna Raminsky is missed, and the battle for the rebound. Oh, the call goes against Hallie Jones. for the, Hallie Jones for the Angels, but she's not happy about that call, but it goes against her, so that will be free throws, I believe, for Thunder Ridge. Yep, here we go. Lindsay Porter, the senior for the Grizzlies, will shoot free throws. Lindsay Porter is 5'7". She plays the wing position here in Bill Bradley's offense. First free throw is up and good for Porter. That's her first point of the game. Now, what are you looking for in form when shooting free throws, Ray?
You bend your knees, you keep your elbows centered towards the basket, and you follow through.
How's her form?
That was very good form.
Good form by Porter, but she still only makes 1 of 2. So here comes Asia Roper the other way. Roper loses control of the ball. Steal by Thunder Ridge. Here they come the other way. Brianna Rominski has it. Turnover. Asia Roper has it. She'll slow things down a little bit to try to get the Angels back in order. Couple of turnovers in a row by East. Porter drives right, crosses over left, gets it inside to Fanny Sally. That pass goes right through her hands. And the early going, that's been a theme for both teams, those unforced turnovers. How many points would you say have been lost on those turnovers, Ray?
I would say about 10 each team. It's been very unfortunate to see the lackluster offense.
Well, we've got about a minute and change left to go here in the first quarter. Brianna Throop up top with the ball. Dribbles between her legs, passes it over to Rihanna Rominski. Rominski. Ball almost stolen by East. Bunch of players diving all over the court. Wild basketball. And they're going to tie it up. That's a jump ball, which means that it's going to go for Denver East. So a turnover again by the Grizzlies. Both teams have had trouble holding on to the ball here. Ajane Johnson has the ball. Give it over to Lyric Calhoun. Calhoun is one of the leading scorers for the Angels. 70.2 points per game. Trying to get it inside to Sally, but she just throws it out of bounds. They're trying to get it inside to Sally because she's averaging almost 12 points a game, which is incredible for a high school player, but thus far they haven't been able to get it to her inside, and that's hurt the Angels in the post. So a foul called against Brianna, a foul called against Janae Peavy. She has 2 fouls already in this game. So that's something to keep an eye on. You wouldn't want to see a player foul out here. Brianna Throop brings it across half court. Over to number 4, Rihanna Rominski. She's dribbling. Gives it over to Taylor Rusk. Rusk throws it up, no good. And ball comes down to Rominski. She dribbles it off her foot, and that goes out of bounds. Ray, were you at the game when the Thunder Ridge boys played the East Angels boys last week?
Indeed, I was, Dylan.
Do you think Rusk has any relationship to the Rusk that played for the boys team?
I believe they're related. I think they're siblings.
Well, that Rusk for the boys team was an amazing player. Let's see if the Rusk for the Lady Grizzlies turns out the same way. A turnover by the Angels. Here they come. Here comes the Grizzlies back the other way. Number 4 shoots the 3 up. No good. And the first quarter will wind down. So after 8 minutes of play in one quarter here at East High School, the Thunder Ridge Grizzlies lead the East Angels 7-3 in a quarter that was dominated by free throws and turnovers. Thunder Ridge has the upper hand on 2 3-pointers by Brianna Throop. We'll be back in a minute here on EA Live.
All right, we're back in this for the second quarter of action. Grizzlies lead 7-3 against the Angels. It's really been a lackluster offensive game today. Both teams have failed to be able to set up their offense and convert off of those turnovers. So we'll hope to see that defense steps up and offense.
Let's see what the call was here. It looks like an offensive foul on Thunder Ridge. Was that the call here, Ray?
I believe so, Dylan.
So Kiave Taylor will inbounds for the Angels. She gives it to 21. Oh, the pass is not handled, but East gets it back in a manner that's been characteristic of this game. Wild, lackluster basketball, like my partner said before. Franny Sally grabs it up high. Oh, and another turnover for the Angels. This is just getting ugly. Over for the Grizzlies, that's Clara Lancy with the ball. Now back to Brianna Throop. Throop guarded by Michelle Cox. Back over to Lancy. Throop dribbles, shoots the mid-range jumper. Money. She's got a nice jump shot, wouldn't you say, Ray?
She does. She left Michelle Cox on the floor.
A lot of it is about confidence is what they say, and she certainly seems to have the confidence necessary to be a great shooter. 9-3 Grizzlies here. The three-pointer is shot by Taylor Rusk. The ball almost went in, and on the rebound, they're going to call a foul on Denver East, it looks like. So Thunder Ridge will inbounds.
We had a partial break in play. It looked like we were having some technical difficulties with the scoreboard.
Yeah, the scorers are having some technical difficulties. The scoreboard went out of commission for a minute there, but everything is back on now, so it looks like we'll be resuming play. Ball is inbounded by Brianna Throop, right under the basket. Oh, and Taylor Reiner blows the easy layup, but a foul is called on Franny Sally. That's her second foul. Some other Angels in foul trouble are Janae Peavy, who has 3. So that could be a danger for the Angels. Number 0 has come into the game for East, replacing Sally. So Coach Barry, realizing that his team is in foul trouble, is taking Sally out of the game and replacing her with number 0. So 42, Taylor Reiner will shoot free throws. Plays power forward in Bill Bradley's Grizzly offense. That is off the mark. And rebound comes down to East. Here comes Michelle Cox. Cox gives it off to Hallie Jones, back out to Cox, and another turnover by East. My, this is just getting ugly. Throop has it, goes behind the back, guarded by Cox, and looks like there might have been a reach in there. No call. Gives it over to Clara Lancy. Lancy picks it up, goes to Rusk, over to Zweifel. Zweifel shoots and drains the 2. This is a really jump shooting team here for Thunder Ridge, wouldn't you say?
It is. The Angels have got to be able to rotate over their defense to take over the perimeter.
The Thunder Ridge bench wanted a travel call there, but no call, so East will retain possession. Dribble drive, and a pushing foul is called on Thunder Ridge. Who was that on? Could you tell? Foul on number 14, that's Brianna Throop. That's her first foul. And a 30-second timeout taken by the Angels, I believe. So, quick break in the action here at the Panic Gym at Denver East. We'll be back in a minute here on EA Live TV.
Coach Dwight Berry for the Angels would like to give a shout-out to his family in Youngstown, Ohio, and he says hello, and thanks for watching the game on EALive.tv.
Kiave Taylor is shooting free throws here. She misses the first. Taylor is a 50% free throw shooter. So, misses the second one too, off the heel, but she hustles up her own rebound. Nice play by the Angels. Pass inside to a cutting Hallie Jones, but that pass was just a little bit too high and too far from Cox to Jones, so another East turnover, and Thunder Ridge comes the other way. Throop has the ball, goes between her legs, guarded by Cox. Throop over to Rusk. Rusk shoots the two, I believe. No good. Rebound comes down to Reiner. She misses that shot, and the ball goes out of bounds off of Thunder Ridge.
There's a lot of reckless rebounding. That's one of the things that are key to a good basketball game.
Yeah, whichever team is going to win the game really needs to step up their inside game to control those rebounds and get some strong post play. So, number 4, Taylor Rusk comes out of the game along with Brianna Throop, two of the stars for Thunder Ridge here. Ball is inbounded. Here comes Cox going down court. Cox almost lost it out of bounds, but collects it, throws it inside, pass intended for number 0, but that's not handled, so it's out of bounds. Last touch by the Grizzlies. Layup is up and good. Nice floater shot by Kiave Taylor. So, Angels cut the lead to 6. Oh, wow. Had trouble getting rid of the ball there, but she finally gets it away. Over to number 2, Madison Ward. Ward kicks it out. Porter back to Ward. Inside to Reiner. Reiner. Nice little hook shot off the glass. Nice shot by Reiner. Are you keeping track of points?
That's one of the advantages Thunder Ridge has right now. On the floor for East, they've got a lot of guards, so their post presence for Thunder Ridge is very high.
Back on the other end of the court, Khadijah Vigil trying to go up for the layup inside. She was fouled hard by Madison Ward, so Vigil will shoot free throws. She's a 45% free throw shooter. You don't have it. You can do it on here. You haven't been doing points? Will you start? The first shot is missed by Vigil. So, some subbing going on here for the Angels. Franny Sally will come back into the game. That's Francesca Sally, the 6'1" senior who plays center here in Coach Berry's offense. Vigil's second free throw is up and not close to going in, so 0 of 2 for Sally, and full court pressure applied by Cox and Taylor for the Angels, so a turnover called on a travel. Is full court pressure a good idea here in a game like this?
If you can execute it properly without giving up the backcourt and being able to recover down once they get the ball past half court, it can be very effective.
Asia Roper has the ball. Roper inside to Sally. Sally out to Taylor. Taylor can't shoot. Gets it back to 24. That's Zweifel. Zweifel has it up top. Guarded by Kiave Taylor, and they're going to call a bump on number 1, Kiave Taylor. I believe that's her first foul. Yep, that is her first foul, so not in foul trouble there. Inbounds by Thunder Ridge. Gets it to Lindsey Porter. Porter with Reiner up top. Reiner switches hands, dribbles cross court, give it off to Ward. Ward's three-pointer is way off the mark, and here comes Cox and the Angels. Cox out to Calhoun. Calhoun misses, but rebound collected by Thunder Ridge. Here comes Zweifel back up court. Zweifel to Wade. Wade has come into the game for Thunder Ridge. The three-pointer by Rominski is off the mark. Rebound comes down to East, but they're going to call a foul.
I'm not sure what that was. Maybe it was a problem with the boxing out, reach over the back, something. And the Angels are in the bonus. They're going to shoot 1-1 for Annie Sally.
Clara Lancey will check back into the game along with Taylor Rusk in exchange for Lindsey Porter and I believe it was Jessica Zweifel. So some substitutions being made here by the Grizzlies. And why do you think you're making all these substitutions all of a sudden? Is it for rebounding purposes?
I think it's just to have fresh
free throw
legs
is
to keep up
up
the
and
fast tempo.
Missed by Sally, however. Here comes Ward. Here comes Rusk with the ball. Rusk. Give it off to Rominski. Rominski shoots, can't hit. Rebound comes down to Thunder Ridge. Wow, Sally, baseball pass out to Michelle Cox. Michelle Cox spinning, puts it up, can't convert. Calhoun tried to save it, but it goes right to Thunder Ridge. Ward out in the front court, gives it to Wade. Wade puts it up, no good. Rebound comes down to Vigil. Here comes Cox the other way. Cox inside to Vigil, and as soon as the pass came in, they foul Vigil. And here in high school basketball, if you're over the limit of 7 points and it's a foul, you get a 1-and-1 situation, which means you shoot one free throw, and if you get that, you get the second free throw. So free throws coming up here for Denver East and Khadijah Vigil.
She's a 49% free throw shooter.
The first one is up and good, so here comes number 2 for Vigil. 13-6 lead here for Thunder Ridge. Vigil has a chance to cut it to just 6, which is still a sizable deficit, but can be overcome.
In this kind of game where not a lot of offensive production, these free throws are critical.
Vigil's second free throw is up and good as well. So 2 of 2 for Khadijah Vigil. Good form there, wouldn't you say, Ray? Good form there, wouldn't you say?
Oh, yeah, it was.
Ball knocked out of bounds from number 24, Zweifel. Knocked out of bounds on Asia Roper. Wow, and Grizzlies coach Bill Bradley is up and steamy with the officials. He is not happy right now. Here comes Madison Ward for the Grizzlies. Gives it across to Porter. Porter shoots the 3. It's good. Money and a foul. What a shot by Lindsey Porter. So that's 3. That'll be a 3-pointer for the Grizzlies and a foul. That was called on Hallie Jones, I believe. That's her first foul. And the free throw is missed. Asia Roper comes down with the rebound. Roper is an excellent shooter for the Angels. She's averaging 3.1 points per game, however. So not a great scorer, but a decent shooter overall. Long pass into the front court. Layup is up and good. So what has been the key to for Grizzlies of being able to open up this 11-point lead right before halftime, right?
Well, they're being able to move well without the ball. They're getting the ball up court faster than East defense can recover, and that's why they're getting these wide open layups.
Three-pointer up and no good. Foul called on number 10, I believe. A push in the back on the rebound, and finally, says Bill Bradley, he doesn't think his team has been getting any of the calls, but they get one there. So a foul against East, and ThunderRidge has the ball. Number 10, Rominski, will check back into the game for Madison Ward. And since East is over the foul limit, it's a 1-and-1 situation for the Grizzlies. First free throw is good. So we'll see a second free throw by Lindsay Porter.
Lyric Calhoun is checked into the game. She's the team's top three-point shooter, so hopefully they can take advantage and set up a play for her to get open.
Good point. Three-pointers would be a great way for East to get back into the game. Give it over to Asia Roper. Roper, guarded by Rominski. Cross court to Cox. Cox to Calhoun. Oh, just off the mark. You almost called that, Ray. That would have been a big break for the Angels, but no good. Cross-court pass to Rominski. Rominski back up top to Rusk. Excuse me, make that Zweifel. Zweifel with the ball. Guarded by Cox. So, a foul call, offensive foul called on ThunderRidge on a push. Coach Bill Bradley for ThunderRidge said that it was the first time he'd ever seen that particular violation be called, but it was the right call. Lyric Calhoun drains the three. So just like you said, Ray, she comes in, makes a quick bucket, and the Angels cut that Grizzly lead to just 9. Little jump shot by Rominski. Rebound comes down to East. 2-on-1. Inside to Kiave Taylor going up for the ball. She floors the Grizzly defender. The fans are calling for a foul, but there's no foul called. So instead, it'll just be out of bounds on ThunderRidge. Taylor Reiner will come out of the game, replaced by Claire Lancey. Cox with the ball, give it to Asia Roper. Roper drives, give it to Calhoun. Calhoun drives over to Sally, off the glass, up and in, and number 11, Ciaran Wade is down and hurt. She was grabbing at her knee. Let's hope there's no serious damage, but she's hobbling off the court, but she's standing under her own power, so that's a good sign. A timeout for ThunderRidge, and the East trainer is going to come onto the court. Wade is walking off the court under her own power, so that's a good sign. And Taylor Reiner and Rihanna Rominski will check back into the game. Rihanna Rominski will check out. Brianna Throop will come back into the game.
Angels running a full court press here.
The full court press with 20 seconds left by the Angels. Throop has it, and make that Zweifel had it, and she stepped out of bounds. So the Angels should be able to get the last shot here in the quarter with 14.6 seconds left. Asia Roper has it. 15 seconds left now. Cox has it over to Calhoun. Calhoun drains the three! Money from the corner! So just like Ray said, Calhoun comes in and nails a couple of quick threes to get back into the game. And a foul called on Denver East. Coach Bradley for the Grizzlies is very happy with that call, but Coach Barry can't believe it. He didn't think there was any foul there, just a little friendly contact between two opponents. So Zweifel will shoot free throws. The first one is up and no good, which means she does not get a second. The heave is nowhere near hitting. So at halftime, it's 19-15 Thunder Ridge. A comeback at the end of the quarter by East to make it close, but some sloppy basketball all around. Lots of turnovers for both sides. The Angels in foul trouble are Janae Peavy and Franny Sally. So those are two players to watch out for in the second quarter. Any final notes on the opening half?
I just hope when the Angels can come back out here in the second half, they can start working their offense together. They started doing that late in the second quarter, and hopefully they can start taking advantage of Lyra Calhoun's three-point shot.
Certainly. She came into the game, drained a couple of big threes. That was huge for Coach Barry's team, wouldn't you say?
Yes, it was.
We'll be back in a minute. We'll be back after halftime here on EA Live TV. Thanks for listening with us. We'll talk to you again after halftime.
I go hard in the paint. I go hard in the paint.
Yes, I try to go hard in the paint every game, and I try to make consistency.
I definitely go hard in the paint. I go hard in the paint. I go hard in the paint.
Yes, I try to go hard in the paint every game, and I try to make consistency.
I definitely go hard in the paint.
I go hard in the paint.
Paint. I go hard in the paint.
Do you go hard in the paint?
Yes, of course.
Do you go hard in the paint?
Oh yeah. I go hard in the motherfucking paint.
I go hard in the paint. Leave you stankin'. What the thinking? I won't die for my label. What I talk about? Throwing yard, broad day with the. See Gucci, you can call him big bro. I hang in the jail with no his boys. Walk a block of playwood. Riding real slow, Benny counting mine. Got a main, and got a mistress. A couple of.
Was a year or 2 years ago?
Yes, absolutely. We're a lot closer, and we have grown a lot. I mean, we've had pretty much the same team for 3 years. So,
What are your expectations for the year?
I'm expecting to win state because we control the paint. So, honestly, we control the game.
Is the team better than last year's team? Or
I think so.
what's different?
I think we just have a lot of experience. There's a lot of seniors. I think there's 9 seniors. So everyone's had some experience, and we kind of went. Last year was kind of like everybody learned how to be on varsity, and then this year it's been like just improve. That makes sense.
Yeah. What are your expectations for the year?
My expectations are that we work as a team to get to state and hopefully win state.
What are your expectations for the year?
To go undefeated and win state.
Is the team better than it was a year or 2 years ago?
Yeah, some of us has played with each other since 4th grade. Some of us just 3 years ago, so pretty close.
State title or bust?
State title.
Do you go hard in the paint?
I go hard in the paint.
My expectations this year is to help my team do anything and everything we can to be successful.
Which players are you most excited about?
My whole team.
The whole team?
We have 8 seniors. Every young lady on the team can play basketball. It's a good group of young ladies, and we're excited about this year, and we're going to dominate.
What are your expectations for the season?
Our expectations for the season is to represent East High School in a positive manner, We're going to excel in the classroom, we're going to excel on the court, and we're going to excel in the community.
I won't die for my label, what I talk about.
Match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're going to try to dictate to you what you're going to do on both offense and defense. We're going to come at you.
One shot.
Now it's time to put the hats on and go get some work done.
That I made, I'll be sure not to make the same mistake again. Here comes ThunderRidge the other way. Throop had the ball. Wow, ThunderRidge calling for a foul, but there's no foul there, so a turnover by ThunderRidge. The ball goes out of bounds, and East will inbounds. Keave Taylor gives it to Michelle Cox. Cox is guarded by 14. That's Brianna Throop. Back to Keave Taylor. Taylor to Vigil. Vigil to Sally. Sally gives it to Cox. Cox pick and roll to Sally. Sally hook. Oh, rolls off the rim. Nice shot there, but couldn't quite convert. Cross court. Three-pointer way off, way long. That's an air ball. And was a foul called?
Yes, that was a foul, Dylan.
On who?
I believe it was number 4.
Number 4, that's Taylor Rusk for ThunderRidge.
You know, Dylan, I think that the key to getting the lead in this basketball game is controlling the offense and to make sure to decrease the number of turnovers that they were having in the first half.
Do you have any suggestions for either team as to how they could do that? A lot of contact inside, by the way, on that play, but no call.
I think that the key at least for East, is to control. We got another turnover on
Another turnover. Wow. This is really affecting both teams. Like I said before, do you have any suggestions as for each team as to how they could do this?
I think for East, keeping it fast-paced, but at the same time, making sure they're doing it in a smart manner.
In an orderly fashion, right.
That way to reduce
the number of turnovers. They need to keep the ball under control. Cox is guarded by Throop. Pick and roll to Sally. Oh, the lob inside is off the mark, and the ball goes on the ground. Vigil and Clara Lancey were battling for it, but it's going to be a turnover instead, so here comes Throop back the other way, guarded by Cox. Dribble drive down the lane, floater up and in, no basket, offensive foul, a charge taken by Khadijah Vigil.
That was perfect form there, Dylan. She set her feet and she just took the hit, and it turned out right.
Did it look like a clean, not a flop? Do you think that was a flop or?
No, definitely. She planted her feet and waited for the contact, and when the contact hit, it was successful.
Give credit to the ThunderRidge offense. That was a nice move, nice play, but some better defense by the Angels. Cox has it now. Cox out to Sally. Sally inside to Vigil. Ball is knocked away.
It's passes like that we have to avoid.
Vigil calling for a foul, but there was none. Wow, ThunderRidge is up in flames. Oh, he's so angry, and a technical foul called here on Bill Bradley. He was angry about a call that he thought his team deserved, but was not made by the officials, and he gets teed up. So number 21, Janae Peavy, will go to the line to shoot free throws. Peavy is shooting 32% from the line, so I don't know why she's the shooter, and true to form, she airballs the first one.
You know, Dylan, I would have to say that ThunderRidge coach has a point. Michelle Cox is really pokey at the ball, and she's gotten away with quite a bit of calls in the first half.
Second shot was a swoosh by Peavy, so that's her second point on the night, and a timeout called by ThunderRidge, I believe.
Yes, you're correct.
So after Bill Bradley gets teed up, Peavy makes one of two technical free throws to bring the Angels within one with 5 minutes and 45 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. The Grizzlies are leading the Angels by a score of 19-18. We'll be back here on EA Live TV. Back live, Michelle Cox has the ball. So following that technical foul, it's been brought to our attention that Coach Bradley is required to sit on his own bench. That's a rule here. If the coach gets teed up, then he's required to sit on his own bench and can't be up on the court coaching his team for a certain amount of time. I'm not aware how much.
That's the same player, number 11, who has hurt her knee again in this basketball game. She better, I hope.
Yeah, she's limping on it funny. Looks like she's in a lot of pain, and she's going to have to come out of the game. So that's number 11, Sharon Wade, who's going to come out of the game. She played some good minutes for ThunderRidge. She's replaced by Taylor Reiner. Number 21, Janae Peavy, swishes her first free throw. The second one is up and good. So 2 of 2 for Janae. And she's got 4 points, and the Angels have retaken the lead, 20-19. The three-pointer is up and good for number 12, Clara Lancey. That means that ThunderRidge has retaken the lead, 22-20. So pass inside to Taylor Reiner, bounce pass to Rusk. Rusk throws it up, just trying to draw contact there, wouldn't you say?
I would say definitely so, but it worked.
It
worked. She draws the foul on Franny Sally.
Foul on Sally, that's her third, I believe. So that's something to watch to make sure that Sally doesn't pick up any more fouls here in the quarter. Such a key player for the Angels. Be a pity to see her foul out of the game. Kiave Taylor is going to come out of the game, replaced by Asia Roper. 2 points. Excuse me. Yes, 2 points here for number 24, Jessica Zweifel. She's got 4 on the day. And that ball is deflected out of bounds off the foot of the ThunderRidge player. So Roper will inbounds to Kiave Johnson, or Kiave Taylor, excuse me. Michelle Cox in trouble, gets tied up, trying to break free, gets free, has to pass it somewhere, gives it off to number 10, Hallie Jones. Jones inside to Sally. Sally, ThunderRidge bench looking for a travel, no call it. Sally gets it back, and they're going to call a jump ball here, which is essentially a turnover by the Angels. Or no, excuse me, the Angels get the ball back. It's been wild basketball since the start, wouldn't you agree?
I would definitely agree with you, Dylan.
How do the Angels need to slow this game down and get it more in their control?
They just need to keep playing controlled offense and also aggressive defense. That's what's got them within 4 in this basketball game, and that's what they need to continue to do.
Running hook by Hallie Jones is blocked. Long lead pass out to Clara Lancey, and the pass is intercepted by 21. That's Janae Peavy. Here comes Cox the other way. Cox, give it to Hallie Jones. Jones shoots the 3. That's short. Saved by Sally. She gets it out, but a little too far out. That'll go out of bounds. So the missed 3, and then unable to control the rebound.
Lyra Calhoun checks back into the game. That tells me that they're
Calhoun
looking for
played
some
some
more points.
quality minutes for the Angels in the first half. At the end of the first 16 minutes of play, Calhoun had 8 points, including 2 clutch 3-pointers, with time winding down to bring the Angels within 4 at half. Stolen by Asia Roper. Here she comes the other way. She's got Cox running with her. Cox posting up. Throws it off the glass. That is up and no good. Looking for a foul. No call. Looked like a travel there to me, but Madison Ward drives and throws it up and
that's Franny
over
Sally
the
with the
backboard.
block.
Franny Sally with the block. Sally, the big inside, has been playing. What does she need to do to improve her game here against the Grizzlies?
I think that she needs to keep up this level of play and continue to give Thunder Ridge aggressive defense. That way they cannot convert.
Ward kicks it out to Clara Lancey, and Lancey drains the 3, nothing but net. So after taking the lead 20-19, an 8-0 run has been taken by the Grizzlies. So they're ahead by 7, and the jumper by Franny Sally was missed. So now we've got Taylor Reiner with it up top. Give it to Zweifel. Zweifel over to Lancey. Lancey has been draining 3s in the second half. That's her second on 2 trips down. She's got 9 points for the Grizzlies. Give it to Sally. Sally puts it up and off the glass. Six points now for Franny Sally. Sally inside Madison Ward. Ward can't convert. Rebound comes down to Sally. Lead over the shoulder of Hallie Jones. Jones corrals it out to Cox. Cox shoots the 3 off. Comes down to Roper. Roper. Travel called. She went up and came back down. That's a travel.
That's that careless offense that they need to try to avoid if they plan on coming back in this game anytime soon.
Thunder Ridge is ahead 30-22 here. So an 11-2 run by the Grizzlies after the Angels took a 20-19 lead. Oh, that ball is knocked out of bounds right near us. Good defense being played by 21 Janae Peavy. But it's still Thunder Ridge's ball. Porter will inbounds. Gets it out. Back across half court to Zweifel. Zweifel guarded by Cox. Takes it inside. Over to Lancey. Lancey going in and trying to put it up, but a foul called against number 12, Clara Lancey. Or, excuse me, called against the Angels, number 12, Lyric Calhoun. So, after playing some stellar minutes in the first half, Calhoun has been quiet here in the second half and just picked up her first foul, I believe. Is that right?
Yes, that's correct.
The free throw is missed by Lancey. Pass over to Kiave Johnson with a nice right-handed layup off the glass to bring the Angels within 7 after 1 of 2 free throws. The jump shot by Thunder Ridge's Brianna Rominski is missed, so Cox will have it back and come back up court. Cox, give it to Taylor. Taylor, three-pointer! Money! Taylor drains the 3, brings the Angels within 4. Nice shot by Taylor. That's her 6th point of the game. Back on the other side. Three-pointer missed. Long lead pass is a little bit too long by Thunder Ridge. So that is another Angels turnover. That's that careless offense, once again, that you've been talking about, Dalen.
Yes, it is. They got to make sure they cut that down so that they don't give Thunder Ridge easy buckets.
Number 12 shoots, air ball, way short. Rebound comes down to Franny Sally. Give it to Michelle Cox. Back across half court. Cox. Up top to Peavy. Peavy inside to Sally. Sally, hook shot. Good, but a foul, and she's not happy. That's going to be a foul on number 11, Ciaran Wade. I believe that's her first foul, but I'm not sure. Free throw is up and good for Franny Sally. That's her 7th point. Rebound knocked out of bounds by Janae Peavy, so Thunder Ridge with a 31-28 lead will come back up with about 35 seconds left to go in the quarter. Oh, big block by Franny Sally. Oh, but again, number 12, that's Clara Lancey, drains the three. She's been on fire in this third quarter. She has 12 points in the quarter alone. Meanwhile, on the other half, the pass was the three-pointer was missed by the Angels, and the lead pass for Thunder Ridge goes out of bounds. So, a big three-pointer made by Clara Lancey for her 12th point of the quarter. And with 2.5 seconds left, chance for one more shot that just rims out. So after a big block by Franny Sally, Thunder Ridge closes the quarter on a high note with the three-pointer from Clara Lancey. At the end of three, it's 34-28. The Thunder Ridge Grizzlies are on top.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're going to try to dictate to you what you're going to do on both offense and defense. We're going to come at you.
One shot. Now it's time to put the hats on and go get some work done.
So they're all going to look to make a statement early.
Starting the fourth quarter here, I think the key is guarding the perimeter. That's not something that they did very well in the third quarter, and it resulted in a lot of three-pointers by Thunder Ridge.
A lot of free throws and a lot of three-point shots by Clara Lancey. Speaking of three-point shots, there's one taken by Lindsay Porter, but it's missed, and on the other hand, the pass intended for Lyric Calhoun, the Angels sharpshooter, goes out of bounds, so East trying to force some offense. That doesn't happen. And Thunder has the ball again. Lindsay Porter comes out of the game. And the jump shot is off the mark. Franny Sally gets the ball back out on the fast break. Janae Peavy misses the easy layup, but she got fouled. So we will see two free throws here for the Angels.
You see, Dylan, the key to that play was very good transition offense, which resulted them in a foul.
The transition offense by Denver East has been a little bit lacking of late, so It's a good sign for the Angels to get out in transition, wouldn't you say?
Definitely is. It seems like they're coming into this fourth quarter focused and ready to get the win.
It's a challenge, already down just 4 now, but still a deficit that won't pose any easy task, any mean feat to come back from. So here we go. Number 4, Taylor Rusk is gonna inbounds it for ThunderRidge. Now that I look at her, she does bear a resemblance to Zach Rusk, the boys star for ThunderRidge. But ThunderRidge turns it over. Oh, the runner by Kiave Taylor just rims out. So the layup is missed by Taylor, but again, she got fouled on the drive. So that'll be 2 free throws for Taylor. Looking to cut the Grizzlies' lead to just 2. First one is up and good. 18 fouls by the Grizzlies here, which means that since they're over the limit of 7, it's a 1-and-1 situation for the Angels. The second free throw is up and good, so 2 more points for Kiave Taylor. She's got 7 in the game, and ThunderRidge leads by just 2. The three-pointer by Rusk is off the mark. Rebound collected by Cox. She picked up her dribble, so she had to give it off to Kiave Taylor. In the corner to Calhoun. Calhoun for 3. No good. Rebound comes down to Sally. Puts it back up. Oh, just rims out. Sally can't believe it. She's been getting all the bad rolls tonight. On the other end, lead inside. Kick it back out. Cross court. Rusk in the corner. Three-pointer. Just long. Rebound collected by Cox. Cox the other way. The layup is missed. She's fighting for the rebound. And timeout called by Bill Bradley. There's some confusion here. I'm not sure if a timeout or a foul was called first.
Wow.
Coach Barry can't believe it.
Yeah, that was a sketchy call, Dylan.
Sketchy call. What was the final decision?
That was
Seems
a foul
like
on number 3.
Foul on
number 3, Michelle Cox.
On Michelle Cox. That's her. That's her 3rd, I believe. No, excuse me. That's just her 1st. Excuse me. There's a technical foul. A technical foul is called on Franny Sally, who was unhappy about missing her shot. So a technical foul called on Sally, and a timeout also taken by ThunderRidge. So after these free throws are shot by the Grizzlies, we'll see
something to take note of.
Excuse me, the timeout before the free throws. What you were saying?
Something to take note of is that's Franny Sally's 4th foul. She's really got to be careful with still full 6 minutes left in the game.
She's been key to the Angels. She's got 7 points here in the game. 7 of the Angels' 32. So a player that the Angels would certainly miss if she were to foul out. Timeout by ThunderRidge. We'll have technical free throws coming up when we come back. So here we go, back live. Number 10, Rihanna Rominski, is shooting the technical free throws for ThunderRidge after the technical was called on Franny Sally. First one is good, second one is short. So Rominski gets her first point of the day. And it's ThunderRidge's ball with a 35-32 lead.
Yeah.
Throop has the ball. And the pass is tipped out of bounds by 21 Janae Peavy. Even though the ball stays with ThunderRidge, is it beneficial to tap the ball out just to disrupt their offense?
It definitely was. That was great defense.
Pass inside to Reiner. Good defense straight up by Franny Sally. Here comes Cox the other way with the ball. Inside to Sally. Sally grabs it, goes up on Reiner, and
she draws the
again
foul.
That goes off the rim, but a foul. Coach Bradley is realizing that Franny Sally is a key offensive weapon for the Angels. He's calling for them to double her whenever the ball gets down low to Sally. So, first free throw for Franny is up and good. Sally has 8 points now on the day. Second free throw. Makes it as well. So 9 points for Sally, and it's a 35-34 lead. Looks like this game is going to come down to the wire. Throop goes between her legs, trying to get around Cox. Gives it out to Rusk. Rusk shoots the three, nails it. That's her second three of the day. She's got 6 points. Here comes Cox the other way.
They've got to tighten up that perimeter defense if they don't want them to score 3-pointers.
Cox with the ball. Over to Calhoun. Calhoun, the sharpshooter. Oh, just goes out.
The ball's not bouncing our way today, Dylan.
You could say that. You could tell it to Sally. Sally's not been happy with any of her rolls today. Oh, the pass across court is tipped and deflected. So a turnover by ThunderRidge. And a timeout taken by Denver East.
That's a full timeout.
A full timeout taken by Denver East. And although the game started out messy, it's gotten slightly cleaner, although it's still been a messy game overall, wouldn't you say?
Definitely with offense. I think the key to their game, getting back in the game, was their defense. They've tightened up their defense both inside on the low post and also the perimeter, which has caused ThunderRidge to score less points than they were in the first half.
How good would you say each team has been on defense?
I feel as if the first quarter, neither team was exceptionally better on offense or defense, but coming in the second half, I think the Angels have had an outstanding defensive performance, stopping a lot of trips to the basket.
So that marks the end of the timeout for ThunderRidge. So with 5:04 left in the game, ThunderRidge will be playing defense against the Angels with a 4-point lead. Cox has the ball. Out to Kiave Johnson. That shot is long. Rebound to the Angels. And, excuse me, Kiave Taylor, not Kiave Johnson. Rebound comes down to the Angels, but a foul when she went back up with it again. That was number 21, Janae Peavy, so she'll go to the line.
And she's been pretty consistent from the line tonight, Dylan, so I think we can count these points.
First one, spoke too soon, I guess, Dalen. That's off right, so first one is missed by Peavy. Takes a deep breath, bounce the ball twice. Second shot. Nothing but net.
Second one, nothing but net. That's right.
Kick it out. Across court. Oh, pass intercepted by
Janae Peavy.
By Peavy. Peavy coming back down court. Layup is good by Calhoun. You know, Lyra Calhoun was a major offensive threat for the Angels in that first half. She's been quiet thus far in the second half, but a big 2 points there to cut the lead to just one. A moving screen called against ThunderRidge. So that's an offensive foul, and the Angels have a chance to tie or take the lead with a bucket here. Jessica Zweifel is going to come out of the game for ThunderRidge here.
This is a very important trip down the court, hoping to result in the lead.
It's been a close game all the way through. ThunderRidge has tried to pull it away, but they just haven't quite been able to. Cox has the ball. Oh, she has an open lane, throws it up. Oh, just off the rim. We've made a note of this already. There haven't been any rolls coming for East in this game. Over to Cox. Cox shoots the three. That's no good. Battle for the rebound. Up and good! Basket by, I believe that was
Janae Peavy.
Janae Peavy, yeah. That's her 9th point. She gives the Angels the lead. And here a turnover.
This is the first lead that the Angels have had since 1-0 at the beginning of their game.
Wow. What a comeback by East. Down as much as 11 in the first half. Oh, but the pass inside is too long and a turnover. Three-pointer by Rusk. Long and bounces off the top of the rebound. Tipped out by Franny Sally. Inside to Sally. Sally posting up. Hook shot. Good!
That was beautiful low post offense from Franny Sally.
That was Sally's 11th point. She's averaging 11.7, so true to form, she's got her 11th point. Foul called on Denver East, I believe.
Yeah, that's number 3, Michelle Cox.
Number 3 on Michelle Cox, so
that marks her second foul, I believe.
So since it's a 1-and-1 situation for Thunder Ridge, that means that Throop will be shooting a second free throw since she made her first. And that rims out. So a 41-39 lead here for the Angels. Little layup is off the mark. Rebound comes down to Ciaran Wade. And oh, player is down. That's Ciaran Wade. Keep an eye on her. She's the player who hurt her knee earlier in the game.
That's the same one. Same player, number 11.
She seems, oh, she's got to come out of the game. Wow. Big
Eyebrows.
cut has opened up on her
Eyebrows
forehead.
busted open.
Her eyes all busted open, so she's going to have to come out, and number 42, Taylor Reiner, is going to check back into the game. So,
number 11 is just getting banged up.
An
today,
unfortunate
Dylan.
game for Ciaran Wade. She's hurt her knee twice and then got her eye cut open, so. But some good physical minutes played by Wade here.
Definitely.
They'll wipe the blood. You know it's been a rough game when you got to wipe the blood off the floor, wouldn't you say, boys?
I would definitely say that. Athletic director Lisa Porter is just, she's the one chosen for that job.
So breaking the action here. We'll be back in a minute on EA Live TV. Back live, the Angels have a 41-39 lead, and that pass goes into the backcourt, but it's hustled up by number 3, Michelle Cox. During the timeout, Thunder Ridge coach Bill Bradley was urging his team to get a stop. This is an important trip down the court for the Angels to maybe extend that lead to more than a one-possession game.
Definitely. If they keep up their level of play that they had before the break, I think that they definitely can come out with a win in this one.
Having trouble getting it in. Bullet pass inside. Nice pass inside. And Kiabe Taylor lays it up. That's her 11th point on the day. That was sort of a surprise. She was averaging only 5.5 coming in, so doubled her expected point value.
Exactly.
Oh wow, breakaway by Taylor. Layup is up and good. Angels widening their lead to 6 points. 13 points now by Taylor. Layup is up and good by 14. And timeout.
That's a 30-second timeout.
30-second timeout called by ThunderRidge. So, a quick couple of buckets for the Angels and another return shot by the Grizzlies leads to a 45-41 game here with 1 minute and 53 seconds remaining in the half. This game has been a nail-biter all the way through, Dalen.
It definitely has. The momentum has definitely shifted from early in the game, ThunderRidge Grizzlies, now to the Denver East Angels in the last 2 minutes of the game.
Certainly, ThunderRidge opened up an 11-point lead at one point during the first half, but the sharp shooting of Lyric Calhoun was effective in ending that. So, inbounds pass to Cox. Cox is down. She looks like she'll be okay, though, and a foul or a timeout call. Can you tell what's going on here?
I actually do not know.
Looks like a timeout was called by Denver East before the ball was taken away by ThunderRidge, so it'll be Denver East ball when we return here on EA Live TV. So here we are back live here at the Panic Gym at Denver East High School. Before the break, it looked like Michelle Cox went down. It looked like she might have injured her knee, but she's back in the game, so we're assuming she's okay. Having trouble inbounding it, but she gets it into Janae Peavy. Back to Cox. Cox shoots the three. That would have been a dagger, but she can't make it. Saved by
Tiave Taylor.
Tiave Taylor, yeah. Out to Cox. Tapped away by Rusk. 1:24 left to go. ThunderRidge has to hurry up their offense. That's what Coach Bill Bradley is calling for. Oh, what a block! Oh, Franny Sally, it looked like a huge stuff, a huge rejection by Sally, but they're going to call a bump against East. I believe it was against Sally. Yeah, against number 33, that's Sally. So number 14, Brianna Throop, will go to the line and shoot two. First shot is up and good for Throop.
One more foul from Franny Sally, and she'll be fouling out of the game.
With time winding down here in the fourth, that could be a crucial player missing for Denver East down the stretch. Second free throw is up and good for Throop, so two more for the ThunderRidge point guard, and the East lead is down to 2. In the corner, down to Sally. Sally, hook shot, up and good!
And once again, that's just beautiful low post offense.
Great post play by Sally. That's her 13th point of the game. She's really turned it on here. And, oh, a foul called against number 3, that's Michelle Cox. That's her 4th, I believe.
That's correct.
So, more free throws. She's not happy with the call. More free throws coming up here for ThunderRidge. First is up and good. Second, good as well. So, 4 straight free throws made by ThunderRidge. And thrown out of bounds by Denver East. That's a huge blow. That means that ThunderRidge will get the ball back with a chance to tie with a 2 and take the lead with a 3.
They've got to come into this play with aggressive defense so that to assure that ThunderRidge does not make a basket.
Interesting turn of events. It's gotten loud here at Denver East High School. Fans are on their feet. Drive, kick it out. Drive by through, plays it up, no good. Looking for contact, no call. Coaches are calling a foul, they haven't been able to, and they are finally able to foul with 16 seconds left in the game, so this is looking like it may be close to a win for the Angels. 47-45 lead here. Wow, this has been a close game all the way through.
Indeed it has. Hopefully John A. Peavy can seal the deal with these 2 free throws as to make it a 2-possession game for ThunderRidge.
So the second free throw here is a big deal for the Angels. It's the difference between a 2-possession game and a 3-point game for the Angels. So when we come back, we'll see one more free throw for Janae Peavy, a free throw that could be the difference in the game. Back live here at Denver East High School. The Angels lead 48-45. One more crucial free throw coming up here for Janae Peavy, and ThunderRidge is out of timeout, so they cannot take one to set up a play after this. And the free throw is missed by Peavy, so ThunderRidge needs to get up the court and get a 3 in 12 seconds now. Throop up the court, layup is good. And out on the fast break, basket by number 21. Basket by Janae Peavy. Makes a layup on the outlet pass to seal the deal for the Angels. And the Angels win it in impressive fashion, 50-47, overcoming an 11-point deficit by ThunderRidge in the second quarter on the sharp shooting of Lyric Calhoun and the post play by Franny Sally. Kiabe Taylor had some key baskets down the stretch. She finished with, I believe, close to 17 points, which means that she is, in my book, the player of the game for Denver East with those clutch free throws down the stretch to seal the game for East.
Definitely. East heated up in the second half, and it paid off for them.
So the final score here at Denver East High School is 50-47. East beats the ThunderRidge Grizzlies, so another win in the books for the Angels. And before we sign off, I'd like to...
The Angels' record is now 10-4. They move up in the rankings.
So hopefully with this, they'll be able to move up a couple places in the most recent 5A standings. Before we sign off tonight, I'd like to thank my team. I'd like to thank Dalen Bowen and Ray Pryor, along with Sean Price on camera, David Lehman Miller, who did the producing, and Spencer Soysher, who just did everything for us tonight. So from all of us here at EA Live TV, congratulations to the Angel ladies on a victory, and good night.